every celebrity is involved with sex trafficking. Choosing to see things in a better light has everything to do with you. There's a replica of the main floor of Disneyland. Fuck, right under Disneyland. Say thank you to DADDY. They're literally just categorized to keep us separated as human beings. If you're paying bills, ain't shit funny. If you got a baby, ain't shit funny. Fuck is you laughing about? Fuck is funny. Was on a boat with 400 kids. And all 400 kids disappeared. You will continue to see me. You're going to see me so much that you are going to be like, you know what? She's right. I might as well tune in. I am right. Tune in. I was going to film a whole video speaking to you guys on a boat. I had the whole thing planned, right? I went on the boat. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you a clip. That's me on the boat. It's giving, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. But it was just too noisy. It was a lot of work. I'm not like, I don't regret it at all. The fuck, I would probably go back. But it is a back workout for sure. An arm workout for sure. And yeah, it's just not an environment to really film unless someone is rowing the boat for you. I wanted to go by myself, so I did. So yesterday, I think, or the day before yesterday, I did public interviews. If you are Jaden, and I forgot the girl's name, I think it starts with a K. If you are these people, find me. I hope you subscribed. If you're watching this right now, please, please, please comment or something. The footage that I filmed of us, the mic was not on. Let me make sure the mic is on right now. Okay, the mic is on right now. But the mic was not on, and you guys came up to me, and the vibes was great. And I would actually like to have you guys in a separate kind of video. I don't know how old you guys are, but considering you guys was outside late, you guys are probably old enough. If you're watching this, please hit me up. Please comment. Please do something. On another note, we are literally at 20. Hold on. Give it up for 20 subs. Oh my god, look at it. That's how true it is. Look at the sun beaming as I say that. She's like, well, I'm giving it up. I'm celebrating. We are at 20 subscribers already, and I know you guys are thinking like that's not a lot, or you're probably not even thinking that. For whoever is thinking that, 20 people is a lot of people, considering that I started at 0 with everything on this channel. I hope you guys aren't bothered by the sun shining on me. I started this channel 23 days ago, so I'm only like, I basically almost got like a subscriber for every day that I've had this channel, and I'm extremely grateful. Extremely. Yeah, I did public interviews yesterday. I don't know if those are gonna make the cut. No, they're gonna make the cut. They're gonna make the cut. More in a like chaotic kind of way, not in a like, you'll see. But I do need to film more public interviews. If you are someone who films as well, if you are someone with a YouTube channel, if you've done public interviews, if you just know how to interact with people, period, please comment some tips down below, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to come to terms with me being shy. Like, I'm not always shy, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a shy person. Like, I start off shy, like, oh wow. I used to be like extremely extroverted, but it's like, I feel like as you grow older, people make you feel weird for like wanting to interact with them. But the people that I did interact with yesterday, great people, beautiful souls. If you're watching this, hello. Obviously, I literally got up today at like fucking 10, I think 10 a.m. I got up at 10 a.m. today and just decided, no, last night when I was scrolling on TikTok, I got this TikTok that literally said like, oh, the boating thing is open, whatever. And I had seen the boating thing like a minute ago. I would say like I probably seen it I would say summer, during summertime. And I wanted to go, and I went. And it was a amazing experience. It was a lot of people, not in the river itself, they began TikTokers on commercials now. And I be, or like, yeah, TikTokers. Like, I be looking at them like, girl, I know who you are. Even though I don't know who they are for real. Yo, the amount of commercials is crazy. Like, yeah, very, very chill day. I'm waiting to eat. I'm actually hungry as fuck. Peep the fit. I'll probably just put something so you guys can see it. Like, first of all, my third eye is literally like coming in. Like, what are we doing? I don't have any topics. I'd be winging these episodes, honestly, truly. I'm just glad that you guys tune in. I'm so happy you guys tune in. And honestly, like I keep telling you, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So you might as well tune in. You will continue to see me. You're going to see me so much that you are going to be like, you know what? She's right. I might as well tune in. I am right. Tune in because I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying here. I have nothing but time and opportunity. And guess what I'm doing with that time and opportunity? Staying here. Anyways. Oh, I ate that up. That was a little bit like out of my, not out of my comfort zone, but that was a little bit that was too much personality. I gotta keep it P. Conspiracy theories. I was talking to you guys about the dream people at some point, but I never rekindled that conversation. I never like how you say no, there's a word for it. Starts with a R. Oh no. I never debriefed with you guys. I think that's how you say it. I'm just gonna type in conspiracy theories. Let's put like popular conspiracy. First of all, I have a conspiracy theory. What if all our religions and beliefs is literally the same fucking thing? Honestly, if you listen to what I'm about to say, it doesn't even sound like it's a conspiracy theory. It sounds more like it's a fact. What if all the categories of what we believe in is literally the same thing and they're literally just categorized to keep us separated as human beings? Did I eat or not? I'm afraid I ate that up. I'm not even afraid, but I ate that up. Because it's like, if you think about it, people who are Christian believe in a higher power. People who are spiritual believe in a higher power. People who are, how do you say, Buddhist believe in a higher power. People who are, you know what I'm saying? Like, the common denominator is we all believe in something that's above. But I do believe that, like what you believe in, like I'm spiritual. But I'm not gonna lie, 90% of the time when I am sitting there manifesting or saying whatever or speaking things into existence, I feel like it's me. Like, what if the universe is just me at a higher state, like at a higher level? You know what I mean? Like, what if there is no higher power? Like, as in, like, how do I say this? Like, what if the higher power is literally us, just us evolving? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you think about it, you sit there and you show gratitude for things that you're, grateful for and shit. Or like, okay, let's say you go through something. For example, let's say you go through something, and then instead of you going through something and thinking like, I hate my life, or boom boom bow, you think like, you know what? I appreciate that I went through that, because had I not gone through that, I wouldn't have learned. Like, when you start being optimistic and start seeing the good in things, and like choosing, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you start choosing to behave a certain way, it's you. It's literally you, is it not? Like, the universe didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna be bad people. People are gonna put you in shit that they're gonna put you in, and it might not even be their fault. But period, point blank, period, you're gonna go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through some shit, and I feel like choosing to see choosing to see things in a better light has everything to do with you. Nobody's forcing you to make that choice. Nobody's forcing you to make that choice. Even if even if you still do believe that there is a higher power that is not you, the universe is not forcing you to make that choice. You're making that choice. So I do believe that we are the universe, we are the higher powers. Conspiracy theories. That's one of my conspiracy theories. Oh, but they have shit like so, like just name it. The fuck. I also have another conspiracy theory. This one's a bit deep. I feel like Jeffrey Epstein is a fucking vampire and he never died and he never went to jail and he never did this, that, and the third. He never disappeared. I do believe there's a way to make like humans immortal. I do feel like there's no point in that really. But hey, when you rich, you just do shit, I guess. But I do feel like he's the man on the $20 bill. He has like these four scars. Like he has, I think he has one here. He has one here. He has one somewhere here, maybe, and he has four scars, right? And if you look at the, actually, I have a $20 bill. Hold on, my bad. I thought I was broke. This episode is already eating. If you've made it this far, just if you like what you see, like just hit the like button. Like it never hurt nobody really. But the reason why I believe this is because he has this unique scar right here, and it's an X. Don't come for me though, government, because I'm just trying. I'm just trying. Like I'm literally insane. You know what I mean? Like mental hospital type shit. Ooh, you can't really see it, but I can see it because I know it's there. The fuck? I can't really show you. I'm gonna put my nail right under it. And don't say nothing about my nails. I'm getting them done in 2 days, bitch. The fuck? You can't really see it. Maybe if I like, I'm gonna try to take a picture and try to saturate it so you can see that there's an X there. But there's an X there, and it has the. First of all, it looks just like him. Has the exact same placements of certain scars, certain dents in his face, whatever the fuck. But yeah, I feel like he's the man on the. Because first of all, who the fuck is this? We out here chasing this shit. I don't even know who this is. Jackson. Jackson who? If you know who that man is, props to you. Because honestly, truly, I try my best not to pay attention to the politicians and shit like that. That should be stressing me the fuck out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It be stressing me out. I'm not, I'm a out of sight, out of mind kind of bitch. Like I'm not. I am chasing this peace of mind. You're not gonna stress me out on my, you know what I mean, on my earth, on my in my space, in my life. The thing about conspiracy theories is that they're not even conspiracies. They're just dead ass, like real. And I feel like there's not enough people. Nah, I feel like there's a great amount of people who do believe that conspiracy theories are real, but there's not enough people who are. First of all, because what the fuck are you gonna do if it is true? Let's say everything I'm saying is true, which I do feel 100% is true. What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I'm honestly, truly, I'm not the kind of bitch that's gonna protest and risk my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm gonna just do my time here on Miss Planet Earth. And when it's time for me to dip, I'm gonna dip. And that's gonna be it, I'm gonna do what I want, what I can do. And that's it, the fuck. But yeah, I do feel like, that's him. Another conspiracy theory. I don't want to say like any typical ones. Ooh, girl, but another conspiracy theory. Every celebrity is involved with sex trafficking. Every single one. Every single one. I feel like the only ones, but it's like I can't even say that either. I feel like there's a very small few, and I feel like the small few would have to be people like Janae, but that's the only person I could think of. Russ, he's an independent artist. Probably Mariah the Scientist. Yeah, probably Mariah the Scientist. Uh, maybe Frank. Maybe Frank Ocean. I do feel like if he is involved with anything, that the reason for him not making music anymore is because He refused to be involved in that shit. But like people like girl, don't get me started. People like Beyonce, Jay Z, Drake, Chris Brown, Rihanna. You have to pay attention. There was this. Um, Hold on, let me let that do its thing. Okay, so we got some good ones. I'm not gonna lie. I hope the camera doesn't do anything. Like I hope it doesn't dip before we're like, like we're at the crisp of this right now. Someone said there's a lot of people that they mentioned that I literally do not know about. They said Marilyn Monroe's death was pretty suspicious. I don't even know how Shawty died. If you know how Shawty died, please educate me. Do like a little small summary with not too big words so I can get the gist and maybe we can talk about that. We can talk about that on the next, as soon as I see it, we're gonna talk about that shit. But let me before I switch topics, there was this video of Rihanna and she was like she got her Grammy or whatever and okay, there was two separate videos. She was getting interviewed and they asked her, I don't know what they asked her, but then she was like, oh, basically I was with Jay-Z in his hotel or whatever and we was on the 26th floor. Don't quote me on that. We was on the 26th floor and he basically told me that the only way out of this building is if I sign a deal with him or out of the 26th floor. Right. So then she goes and gets her Grammy for whenever she got her Grammy and he's there literally like taking up on the mic and he's talking on the mic and he's like, thank you, Jigga. First of all, isn't Jigaboo a slur? Isn't Jigaboo a slur? Thank you, Mr. Jigaboo, for this award. Basically hinting like, bitch, say thank you to him. Say thank you to DADDY. Say thank you to Big Daddy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in there. That was disgusting. But yeah, and then if you think about it, Liam from One Direction, how did he die? He died because he got pushed out of a hotel. And honestly, truly, I feel like they're all involved with it because they all like. There's a bunch of little clips of celebrities saying shit like, they literally talk about it. We like it's girl who came up with the Illuminati word. Like it's obviously a fucking thing. Like we all know about that shit. We all know about that shit. Who don't know about that shit? You know what I'm saying? It's just something we choose to ignore because it's like, the fuck are we gonna do? Genuinely, the fuck am I gonna do? But yeah. Then you have we could talk about. I don't want to talk too much about him because I feel like he's going through it right now. Well, I feel like he always going through it in my opinion. But Justin Bieber, girl, the signs are there. The signs are there. And first of all, I'm pretty sure like you have to sign some papers or some shit as a youngin' girl. Nickelodeon, it's this whole shebang. Like, my thing is though, I be thinking like, damn, his parents, or not even just his, but damn, they parents really signed papers to let their kids like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, girl, and don't get me started on the conspiracy theory about Disneyland. Boom, small story time. There was this girl, don't quote me because my brain is not, but there was this girl or like this woman or whatever. I don't know if she had kids. I think she had kids. And basically, I don't know. I think she was looking for a bathroom and she had her two kids or whatnot. And she literally ended up on the underground floor of like there's literally a replica. I've heard. There's a replica of Disneyland of the main floor of Disneyland. There's a replica of the main floor of Disneyland. Fuck, right under Disneyland, and like there was this girl. I don't know if it was her kid or this man had peeped, but something about she turned her head for 2 seconds, and when she turned back, the two kids were fucking gone. And it's like if you think about it, really think about it. What a better way to steal kids than to literally make an amusement park I don't even know what the fuck it is to make a fantasy kind of land filled with, you know what I'm saying? What a better way? What a better way? I'm gonna search that shit up right now. Hold on. We gonna try to find a story that Correlates. Hold on. Why my hand did that? Correlates. All right. Okay. So someone said, supposedly a little girl disappeared from Tom Sawyer's Island many, many years ago, and there's stories of phantasmic, yeah, CMs working on the island and hearing a little girl's voice say, "Have you seen my dad?" and feeling a tug on their sleeve, but they turn around and no one's there. Oh, someone else said that that happened to them, but no, that's not what I was talking about. Honestly, truly, I might have to download Reddit because they're not really giving me the tea. Like, I know the people on Reddit know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, but yeah, what other fucking way? What other fucking way? And then think about that, correlating back to what I was saying earlier about how I feel that that man is a vampire. It makes sense on why they take kids. I've heard that they literally drink. I don't want to say too much though. Don't believe nothing I'm saying though. Like this is there are conspiracy theories, but I've heard that these celebrities literally drink human blood, drink babies' blood to remain youthful. What's the closest thing to youth than a baby? There got to be some scientific like reason as to why you can maybe feel young or why you can last longer if you were to drink human blood. Google probably not gonna tell me that shit, but hey. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. You know what I mean? I already said a lot though. But like I said, they're conspiracy theories. What other conspiracy theories is there? I already said. Let me close that one out. To summarize, I do feel like all celebrities are in sex trafficking. I feel like they, if they're not willingly sex trafficking kids, or if they're not willingly touching on kids, like they're forced to. Like you seen that whole thing with fucking Kanye West, bro. It's like, and then you see that whole thing with Diddy. It's like there's no way. Okay, I feel like as a celebrity with a lot of money, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever the fuck you want until they need you for a certain agenda. If you refuse their agenda, I feel like that's when they start doing shit. I forgot who it was, but this one guy, something had happened and then he refused and then they killed his mom. Probably Kanye West, but I'm not talking about Kanye West right now. Well, I just was, but I'm not talking about him in this particular story. But yeah, girl. And don't man the kids. First of all, there was this whole story about how Oprah was on a boat with 400 kids and all 400 kids disappeared. Ooh, girl, don't get me started on Ellen. Ellen is weird as fuck. That dumb white bitch. Another conspiracy theory that I feel is true. This one might be a little bit like not not spoken about as much. I do feel like there's certain like lizard people like among us, like literally. Definitely the higher power people. Definitely Ellen. I feel like, the white ones. Like, you ever be on a train or something and like these white people be like, they just don't be giving people for real. Like, this other day, I literally sat on a train and this white person, he was not even, he's kind of like mixed. He's just sitting there like, it's like, ain't nothing that, nigga, you're an adult. Ain't shit funny. If you're paying bills, ain't shit funny. If you got a baby, ain't shit funny. Fuck is you laughing about? Fuck is funny. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, y'all need to watch the. Ooh, if you're into conspiracy theories, if you're into movies that are like conspiracy theories, I guess you can say, you should watch The Truman Show. You should watch They Clone Tyrone. You should watch Lucy. There's this other movie that had just came out, and they literally show you. If you know what I'm talking about, there's this movie where this girl gets invited to go to this guy's island, or she gets invited to go on vacation with her friend for a few. Hold on. Okay, this shit is almost 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna say my last thought, and then come tune in with me another day. But it's this movie about this girl. She gets invited to go on vacation, and I guess she gets to bring one friend. So she brings her one friend, whatever the fuck, and then she goes on vacation. And then basically they get given clothes and they get fed and blah 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 blah. And then she starts to peep, like she wakes up. She wakes up. Okay, this she messed up her dress one day. She went to sleep in the dress, and when she woke up, her dress was clean as fuck. And she was like, I just went to sleep and woke back up. Like, I never changed. Like, but she didn't think nothing of it, but it's like at the same time, these wasn't her clothes. So maybe if it was her clothes, she would have thought more about it. But she's just like, okay, like, bro, you can't wear your own perfume. You can't wear your own clothes. You can't you can't do nothing. I don't even think you can have a phone there. Boom, right? She came with a friend, and then I think the friend gets killed or dies. No, the friend gets killed and dies, but nobody remembers her friend. But then she has her friend's lighter, and the lighter has the friend's name on it, and then she starts to remember, like, hold on, I did come with the bitch. I did come with my best friend. Oh my god. And before that scene even happened, her friend was literally like, something's off about this place. Like, it's too good to be true. Like, we need to leave. Like, we need to leave tomorrow, whatever. The rule of the vacation is that you can leave whenever, but it's like, why would you want to leave? Because it's endless drinks, endless perfume, endless shopping, endless, right? But I guess her saying that, they killed her ass, right? Nobody remembered. And then she got the lighter, so it was basically proof that her friend literally existed and that her friend literally came with her. And then she started to peep, like, hold on, like, and basically what they were doing were what they was doing. Hold on, my throat. This is gonna be my last thought. Please find a movie for me because I would like to watch that shit again. But basically, what they were doing to these women were they were having them party to do the moon. I don't know. And the perfume that they were using, I think, was drugging them. So they go to sleep at night or whatever, and they're like, on, girl, you need to see the movie. Like, they're high as fuck on drugs. And the guys in the facility rape these girls, and then they just change them. They're unconscious while they're getting raped and stuff. And then when they wake up in the morning time, they're completely changed. Like, so you can't see that there's any sign of, like, how do you say, any sign of sexual abuse. You can't see that there's any sign of abuse. Like, they make sure, like, they wake up perfectly fine in the morning time. That's the end of this podcast. It's not even a podcast. What the fuck am I talking about? That's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do know what movie I'm talking about, please find it. I might find it before you because I do have to edit this and drop it. But if you are interested in conspiracy theories, or just like to watch movies that fuck up your mind or like open your mind, watch those movies that I suggested. And make sure you subscribe because I'm not going nowhere. The fuck?